Introducing first, at a combined weight of 442 pounds, Dex Harwood and Cash Wheeler, FTR.
Unless Daniel Garcia's got a flair for the dramatic and wants his own entrance, I'm concerned. I'm concerned because only Dax and Cash come out here.
Well, certainly FTR, the former AEW Tag Team Champions, look concerned as well, and with good reason.
Well, it's nice to know that they do have Mark Briscoe that they certainly can count on, because Dax and Cash were holding out hope. There you go. All right, so there's our answer.
Here comes Chicken.
From Sandy Fork, Delaware, weighing 229 pounds, Mark Briscoe.
Man, they have bled together, they have fought together, they fought each other. Nobody knows Mark Briscoe better than FTR and vice versa. A great...
Nope. With the injury to Daniel Garcia, Mark Briscoe stepped up.
Wait a minute.
Well, these music cues are off all night.
Oh, Jesus.
This harkens in House of Black.
What?
And there's a fight going on. Look at this. You get the flames.
No.
Destroying Mark Briscoe. And look at this.
There we go.
This cage match. The bell has sounded. And this cage match is underway on the ramp. It's 3-on-2.
Mark Briscoe was thrown off the stage. And we didn't see it, but we can assume the House of Black was the conspirators for what happened to Daniel Garcia.
The House of Black have put the odds in their favor twice tonight. First of all, what happened to Daniel Garcia, like you said, we didn't see it, we can only assume, but we saw what happened to Mark Briscoe.
Well, how ironic that FTR were the ones that wanted this cage match, and it seems like the House of Black have made some very erudite decisions to swing it in their favor.
No doubt about it. Of course, can't eliminate someone from a cage until you get in that very same cage.
Listen, I've called many cage matches. This is the first ever trios cage match in AEW. I've called many cage matches. I've never seen one start like this. The referee goes down.
Oh, boy.
Damn.
This is going to be a long night.
All 4 of our officials assigned here tonight are out at ringside. And of course, with the elimination rules, oh my God, there goes Cash face first into the steel.
If you incapacitate the other team, throw them in the ring, you can easily get out of it. If all men finally get in the ring, that is.
Oh, did you hear that?
Crossbody that time. Brody hurt himself, as you can see.
Oh, man, if we can get another look at that.
Wow. That ginormous thud. You heard it, you felt it. And now watch this. Dax is going, swinging for the fences.
Oh, wow. Head first to the chain link steel.
To your earlier point, though, Tony, you're right. Get all the damage down on the outside, because you're at no risk out here. You can't lose the match until everybody's been inside.
That's right.
So incapacitate your opponents on the outside, throw them in, and this one is over.
This one may be over.
Wait a minute. Dax is, oh, wait a minute, look.
Daniel Garcia has risen from the dead.
What is he doing out here?
The head is wrapped up. He took a terrible shot with the chair. That time threw it right at Brody. And now look at him laying into Malachi.
We saw him bleeding on the floor. Daddy Magic found him. Oh, no.
Wow.
Bandaged up and against, I'm sure, all conventional wisdom. He is out here.
He's bleeding through that bandage, too.
And he's allowed to be part of this match, is he now? I mean, I thought Mark Briscoe took his place.
Well, Mark Briscoe said he would help out, is what he said.
And FTR said, we want Daniel Garcia to be there. He deserves it. And we're waiting for the medical word.
Either way, the House of Black aren't concerned with the minutiae of any contract. They're going to make a statement here, and one has to wonder whether FTR will rue the day that they refuse to take the opportunity to align themselves with the House of Black. Oh.
Now it's 3-on-2 in the ring. A Cash Wheeler. Oh my gosh! A Liger bomb. Hello!
And this heart, guts, determination, more guts than Bray. Wait a minute!
Oh, look at this.
Where was Cash Wheeler?
Well, there he is!
My God, he's 20 feet in the air!
Is he nuts enough to do this?
No!
There he goes! Oh my God! This match continues in picture-in-picture. We'll try to pick up the body parts and come stay right where you are. Holy smokes! Whoa! My God! The chant of AEW.
So now we've got an official start to this match. But we got to look at this again. Oh.
Incredible.
Death-defying leap from the very top of the cage.
Different angle.
And he checked on Daniel Garcia. You hear that? Are you okay?
Right.
That's team. That's brotherhood.
This is basically the 4th week we have seen these men go at it.
So now we can talk elimination and we can talk strategy. Because think about it now. The way you win this match, all 3 members of the team leave the cage. You leave all 3 of your partners behind, all 3 of your opponents behind. In a perfect world, FTR and Daniel Garcia would triumphantly all leave the cage simultaneously. But Nigel, we know that's never, ever going to happen.
Absolutely. In a real world, more than likely, one of your team members will get out on their own. And when that happens, the remaining 2 team members are at a numbers disadvantage for their opponents.
So in order to win this match, Tony Schiavone, one team is going to have to put themselves in a dangerous, disadvantaged situation. And when you look at what's happened with Daniel Garcia already, to just get into the ring tonight, you would say that the House of Black is certainly playing. They are playing with a full deck and beyond.
There you see, though, Garcia, FTR getting the advantage here. Daniel Garcia is like a man possessed, guys. Look at this.
This all began with a victory over Brody King at the conclusion of the Continental Classic Tournament.
Wild match, to say the least. What we expected, probably even more. I expected a lot with a cage. As you know, Nigel, as you know, Kevin, a cage is unforgiving. So many scars and nicks and cuts that you can get. But I never expected to see Cash Wheeler go off the top.
Yeah, there is, again, a whole list of body parts scattered all over the wrestling world thanks to steel cage matches. And you've been there through your career to call some great ones, Tony.
Sure have. The I Quit match with Magnum and Tully. Wahoo McDaniel, Magnum TA U.S. title. Just so many great cage matches. They all leave you speechless at the end as a wrestling fan. Believe you me, we all are wrestling fans.
And it looks to me like the House of Black is in firm control.
This main event cage match, elimination cage match, escape the cage continues. All 6 men are in right now. It has been the House of Black in control here for the last couple of minutes. But FTR, Daniel Garcia fighting back. The quickness of Dax. There's that Muay Thai background of Malachi coming to play, but how about that spine buster?
This isn't about tag team precision or getting out before the 5 count. This is about survival.
Ducking low Cash, missed the back elbow.
Oh. We had about 20 wrestlers 10 officials out here last week trying to separate these 6 men. And we said the only men who can settle this fight are these 6. Just put them in a cage.
There you see a kind of a continuation of last week when Buddy Matthews and Daniel Garcia went at it. And everybody had to fill the ring at the end of it. Daniel Garcia! I'm not so sure how many headshots he can take to the steel cage, guys.
Watch out.
Oh, punches from Brody King.
Knee strikes there. What would pick your poison in a scenario like that? Throw me in the cage or get hit by Brody King?
Well, now they can leave.
They can and win. In emphatic victory here on a Saturday night. Dominant fashion by the House of Black.
Here they go.
Nothing left of FTR and Daniel Garcia.
No.
But wait a minute.
As soon as you say that, they rise up out of the dead, pulling the members of the House of Black back to the ring.
Rare miscalculation from the House of Black. They thought they had their opponents beaten up enough to escape the cage, but instead, this one got a lot of life left in it.
Oh, brother. Malachi hit hard the near side cage. And Dax going right back to the attack again. Brody King being assaulted here by Daniel Garcia.
Oh, boy. Let's remember why this match happened. It was FTR who wanted a cage match after the House of Black had made this conflict between them so personal.
Absolutely. In Charlotte, when they tried to beat members of FTR up in front of their families in the state of North Carolina. When they told FTR, you have no friends, join the House of Black.
That's where all of this began. With the House of Black extending, I don't even know if it was an olive branch, but at least an offer to join forces. Because again, it seems like we're moving towards a factional scenario all across the landscape.
Wait a second. The door was open and Daniel Garcia said, we're not done yet. Daniel Garcia said, let's go back and punish him some more.
Garcia's looking for it, the sharpshooter, yes.
For Daniel Garcia with blood running down his face. It's personal. Oh, big shatter machine. Oh, brother.
Brody King. Big bad Brody King, the violent difference maker. This is where really this began with King and Garcia.
Right.
Oh!
Do you think it was a mistake by Garcia with the door open to call the troops back in?
He certainly might come to rue that decision.
Absolutely.
If the House of Black win this thing.
Oh, Matthews just destroyed Dax with that kick.
Brody
Buddy
is
Matthews
down,
is
but
the
Buddy
absolute perfect soldier, but hold on.
How about that? Curb stop answer.
Blocked by Malachi, great leg sweep. There's your Muay Thai background. And pick up Garcia trying it. Pile driver, oh, the knee. Dax missed. Malachi missed.
Oh!
Brainbuster, sheer drop brainbuster. Second one we've seen tonight. Look at the bodies. Listen to the fans. Chanting FTR.
So now the decision is Dax's. He's starting to make the move to climb out.
Yeah, now if he climbs out, he's going to leave his two. If he's out by himself, that's one of the pitfalls of this match, right?
Absolutely. And at this point, I don't think either team has a significant advantage in terms of damage. And to that point, why would you get out of the ring?
I think you got to get out as a unit. You see the chains holding the side of the cage together. They can use those as steps to get out of the ring.
There's no moral victories in a cage, though. Oh, my God!
Oh, he broke him in half.
Who got the worst of it?
I don't know. Let's take a look again, Nigel.
That is no small man in Brody King. A long way down.
All right, so senior official Paul Turner now.
All right, there's one.
Once you're out, you can't go back in. Oh, no! Dax is out. Brody King is out. And the door closes.
It closed on the head of Brody King is what it did.
What a moment that was.
Dax Harwood and Brody King have escaped the cage.
And fans, we do have to take another break. We'll continue in picture-in-picture. Stay right where you are.
So with that one desperate dive, Brody King sent Dax flying.
Get up, Brody.
Brody King then got eliminated, and now we're two aside here in this Escape the Cage.
Yes, sir, it's Garcia and Cash, Malachi, and Buddy.
Certainly that early attack that we can only assume from the House of Black seems to be paying dividends right here.
So sometimes, of course, you can get thrown face first, head first, back first into the cage. Cash Wheeler was thrown left elbow first and winced in pain.
Well, look at this. Garcia, they're working on that wound of his that's still wrapped up from earlier tonight.
And they are very close to the door. Alert the official, the door is kept locked, clasped until the referee is told to open it.
Garcia goes down hard from that from Buddy. Oh my God, Buddy just kicked a field goal with his head.
On the money, but if you want to see some real kicking, world-class kickboxing background, Malachi Black.
Man. Straight kicks, front kicks, back leg front kicks. He can do it all, man. They are chanting FTR, but the House of Black may be moments away from winning this Escape from the Cage elimination match. Nope. Cash Wheeler's up at Buddy Matthews, Daniel Garcia, hammering Malachi Black's legs. But this match goes on. One man from each side has been eliminated. Ooh. That time he didn't hit the chain link, he hit the steel bar, did Cash Wheeler.
All four men precarious on the top rope. All it will take is for two to fall, and this one is going to be over.
You are witnessing an incredible cage match live here on TNT and on Collision. 2 men left from either team. Let's go! Escape the Cage!
Watch out!
What a double team that time from Garcia and Wheeler. And now,
Meteora
from Buddy Matthews. He hurt his knee, though. And now all 4 men are down. Which 2 can escape and win this match?
Earlier on, it was Brody King driving Dax through, eliminating himself in the process. So each team is down a man. The way you win is to have all 3 members of the team escape the cage.
Well, we must not forget the prior knee injury that Buddy Matthews suffered. That singles match with Daniel Garcia. Clearly not 100%.
But he tried to basically scale the chain link that time.
And of course, Daniel Garcia comes in with his head all wrapped up, bandaged up because of an attack we can assume was perpetrated by the House of Black.
Oh, man.
And we thought it was going to be Mark Briscoe subbing in for the wounded Garcia. The House of Black attacked Mark Briscoe, threw him off the stage. Before this thing even ever got started, Buddy Matthews going to escape.
A long way down for Buddy Matthews.
That's right. Good call. Long way down for Buddy Matthews.
Oh, but the door's opening in the other end of the cage. Who's going to go? Oh, look at this.
So it's a race down the side now between Cash Wheeler, Buddy Matthews as
both men are just hanging there, guys. Oh!
Garcia and Malachi Black are all tied up with the cage door open.
Well, if this continues and Matthews and Wheeler both drop, their elimination of sorts will largely be a moot point because it will come down to the last 2 men in the ring.
Of course, if they drop from the cage, it could break their legs.
Absolutely, it'll break their backs.
Oh, there was a... My God, the table that was set up at the beginning before they even got in.
Cash Wheeler has escaped to the cage.
Boy, did he ever. I don't know if he realized it or not, but he escaped it.
He escaped the cage, he didn't escape the table.
So now Buddy Matthews, all he does is jump down, and we're down to one apiece.
Oh, wait a second. Watch this. Oh, watch this. I think I know where they're going.
All Buddy had to do was jump to the floor, Nigel.
Matthews didn't hit the floor. He realizes if he can get in the...
Oh,
man.
And he falls up against the table with his right shoulder.
Matthews was trying to come back into the ring to give...
Buddy Matthews has escaped.
Matthews was trying to come back into the ring to give the House of Black a 2-on-1 advantage.
Now it's Daniel Garcia racing against Malachi Black. A race is on to get out. Whoa! Boy, that knee caught him. And that knee could have been the difference. Let's take a look at that. Cash once again hitting the table.
It was Wheeler who went through the table.
And then
yes, as Matthews was trying to get back in, he was knocked off thanks to the effort. The man crumpled against the cage now.
Oh, that straight kick caught the face of Garcia, but that roundhouse kick caught the cage. There you see coming up Wednesday. Take a look at the matches we got live here on Dynamite.
He could break the leg of Malachi Black and it won't stop. Malachi could say, I quit. He could tap. It won't end it.
No submissions, but yeah, even if he does tap, I doubt that Daniel Garcia is going to give up this hold.
Ankle lock applied. Malachi being dragged back to the center. There you see how far Daniel Garcia thrown up against the cage. Oh, boy. And a running Larry at that time. Those kicks by Malachi. How can anybody come back from that?
Well, just looking at the upcoming action that we're going to see this coming week and beyond for Dynamite and Rampage. A whole host of stars and incredible matches. You cannot miss a minute of AEW action.
Fans are loving all of this. We have heard the chant of "This is awesome" and AEW, AEW. This is action that you see each and every Saturday night, each and every Wednesday night, each and every Friday night on Rampage.
As Daniel Garcia, how does this kid fight? Wait a minute, look at this, Nigel!
Garcia Hart just sprayed the black mist in the face of Garcia.
There's no disqualifications.
The TBS champion.
Wow.
Garcia's been blinded. Oh, look.
It was Julia Hart who rang the tell bells to signify.
Oh, look at that. Malachi said, see ya. I'm out of here.
Daniel Garcia blinded. Julia Hart. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
That's it.
Listen.
Garcia said, come on in here and finish me. Finish the job. And that's what he's going to do. Garcia called him back in. He dared him to come back in.
And yeah, maybe it prevents the House of Black from winning, but Daniel Garcia could have had a long wrestling career, and Malachi Black is going to look to end it.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute.
Missed the roundhouse kick. Garcia is going to power drive him on the chair. Yes! Malachi's out. Malachi is out. You saw the face of Julia Hart with that black mist that's all over the face of an already injured Daniel Garcia, who gets up on the wrong side. The door's on the other side, Daniel. To your left.
How in the world is he going to see?
He's going to try to climb out of the cage.
The door is open.
Malachi Black's going for the door.
It's a race.
This might be a photo finish.
It's a race.
Referees are on both sides. Oh, Mark Briscoe!
Mark Briscoe hit him with the door. Daniel Garcia's down.
The winners of this match, the team of FTR and Daniel Garcia.
Well, look at them celebrate. It was 4-on-3 with Briscoe in part of this.
Do we not count Julia Hart and the black mist sprayed into the eyes?
Of course we do.
Look at the damage done.
Fans, what a moment. What a match. What a night.
You want to join forces? Throw Mark Briscoe with FTR and Daniel Garcia, and we're cooking with gas here in the new year.
Absolutely. Malachi just may be coming to. And fans, as FTR, Daniel Garcia, and Mark Briscoe celebrate this night, we remind you that we are in New Orleans on Wednesday night for Dynamite. We've got great matches lined up, top to bottom. Don't forget we have the Dealer's Choice matches as well with Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page.
Oh, what a